Oh, thank you a lot. Perfect. So let me start. Well, today I want to talk about top 10 tools to improve your SMM performance in 2017. But I want to be honest, for the very beginning, these tools are paid. So you need a budget for these tools. Of course, if you want to improve your SMM performance to a certain level, you can do it using some free tools that they're out there in the market. But if you want to go like a pro, you want to have better results and your company is growing, you need to have a budget to have the most detailed, the most pro tools well, today I want to show you those tools. So let's start. Well, my name is Fernando Angulo. I'm the head of international partnership at SEMrush. I'm also doing a lot of marketing campaigns and also I'm using a lot of tools. I'm a tool lover. I know that Alexandra, that Mary, that Lucas are tool lovers. So I want to give you some new tools. I think just be honest at the end. There is some new tools for you. I would like to ask you at the end. So I want to show you a categorization on the tools that I want to talk about today. I want to show you tools that generate reports that can help you on listening to your users, that can create you great landscape on competitive analysis, that can help you optimizing your campaigns, and that can actually show you the ROI of your campaigns. It can tell you where is the attribution, the channel attribution, that can help you use omni-channels, and that can show you real-time analytics. So these are the categories of those tools that I want to show you today. They are not going to be a lot, they're just 10, because I can show you like, I don't know, hundreds of tools. There's a lot of tools out there, but the ones that I chose for today are I'm using not in a daily basis, but I'm using like in a weekly basis for monthly reports, in after events. Well, and actually the first one that I want to talk today is it remind me that social media workflow, social media process is huge. It became more complicated. And the last objective, if you are working in a company, is to generate more sales. Of course, it's starting from brand awareness, starting from optimization. But the main goal for a company, as I told you at the beginning, is to increment more sales. Well, so what tools do we need in order to achieve our goals from the beginning? So from our categorization, let me talk to you about 10 of them. The first one is going to be reporting tools. Let me show you one tool that I certainly love for the past, I don't know, maybe 5 years. They're getting better and better every time. But this year, they just, I don't know, I fell in love with them. These guys from Rival IQ, they have the fastest and beautiful reports that I ever seen. Rival IQ, they can create you single reports on multiple platforms. I mean, from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, YouTube, everything. The quality of their reports, the quality of their data is very high. They have very deeply analytics on everything. So this is going to be even my top number one tool for reporting. They of course have a lot of other features, but especially this feature from Rival 2, that's the one I used for the last 5 years, and this year they're even better. Other tool is Tailwind. So if you want to have deeply analysis on data that you can get from Pinterest and Instagram, if you are working, of course, with e-commerce, this tool is for you. You can have here deeply analyze on all these two platforms on all aspects, users, followers, pins, repins. You can see also likes from Instagram. You can see also the time when you need to post, and you can also have beautiful reports that can show you also the ROI from the campaigns that you're launching on both platforms, Pinterest and Instagram. Tailwind is also a great tool for measuring competitors in both platforms. Well, Rival IQ, Tailwind for reporting, they're just great, and you need to check them. Listening tools. Here, I want to give you two tools. The first one is actually both tools are from Spanish developers. They are working for United States and for Europe. They are just great. First one is Metricool. I personally know the founders. They are great friends. They are the founders and developers. There are only two people working on developing this tool. Metricool is an analyzer, a Twitter analyzer that can help you to understand how relevant you are in an online event like this, how relevant you are on social media, who are your influencers, who are your advocates, your ambassadors on a daily basis. So you can have this, you can have here a lot of great insights, a lot of information that you can see with only a few clicks. So just check it out. The other tool is pretty much similar, but it's just great. It's also from Spain. They are working for the whole globe. The name is Tweetbinder. So in every online event, in every Twitter chat, in every kind of activity that we have on Twitter, we are constantly using Tweetbinder Dex, Tweetbinder reports, to understand who are the more active users, from where are those people, who are their influencers, how they are engaging their audiences. So we have a lot of information here. This is all about Twitter, and of course they have API capability. You can have all the information that they gather from the last 6 months of history. So please, you need to try it. They have a free version as also Metricool. Well, there are for now 4 tools. Let's go to the 5th one, competitive analysis. Of course, if we're talking about competitive analysis, we need to talk about SEMrush, and we need to talk about competitors. And we have developed a great social media tool. That's the name, and you just need to enter your competitor's domain, and voila, you have all the information that you need from social media platforms about your competitor. You can include at least, here you can see 10, but we have upload that information to 20 competitors, so you can have all the information and compare everything of that with yours, with your platform. So ROI. This kind of interesting information here, because in every social platform, in every social channel, you have followers, you have fans, and also you're having a lot of activities. But how you can measure the return on investment from those particular platforms? And if we want to go more deeper, how we can measure the return on investment of a single post? So there are a few tools out there, but there exists. The first one, and let me show you, is simply great. The name is Oktopost. Oktopost is created for B2B social media managers, for companies. Well, this platform allows you to can show you the RIA of social media and tracking leads back to that post that you just created. So as you can see here, the funnel, you have created 611 posts, and you can see how it goes down, how many conversions you have, and of course you need to enter some additional information in order to see some results, the conversion in the way you want to set up it. I have a second tool here. The name is RJ Metrics. RJ Metrics is huge. This is some very serious information relating our return on investment by channel. As you can see here on my screen, Facebook, Google AdWords, Google Display, not only social media platforms, but also those channels that you are investing, that you are building campaigns, spending your budget. So here you can see with RJ Metrics, you can measure the ROI by channel, and also you can set up KPIs for every channel. And of course, you can set up alarms, you can set up anything you want by timing, by quarters, as you desire. So great tools for measuring return on investment from social media. Omnichannel. Of course, you have a lot of channels, you have a lot of devices, you have a lot of information out there regarding to your services or to your products. How you can measure this, how you can control all of those channels, how you can have all the information in one single place. Here you have site fee. Site fee is something like if you are related to big data, if you love dashboards, if you lot of information just in one place, you can access site fee and create your own dashboard. Maybe if you are using Tableau at least, you can also create your dashboard here on all the information that you want about your channels, and also about your competitors as well, if you have that information from tools like SEMrush, like SimilarWeb, or like Searchmetrics, for example. Well, I think we have 8 tools by now. Let me show you something very interesting here, integrated analytics. So you can have here everything in one single dashboard. This is pretty serious tool. This is my favorite, I think, from the last month. The name is Track Maven. As you can see here in my GIF, you can start creating a campaign. You can have the access for every social platform that you have, and you can also integrate that with all the information that you have in your own service in your company. So this tool is beautiful. If you want to track everything, every single channel that you have there, please try Track Maven. They have a lot of products, a lot of prices. Maybe some one of them can fit your budget. Well, at the end, if you want to see some real-time analytics, and I think this is the last tool that I want to show you today. I really enjoy using TweetDeck. These tools that I showed you today, they're not new, but they are incrementing their potential as our company, SEMrush in our case, is growing. TweetDeck is a great platform for creating decks for your needs. As you can see here in my example, this is a deck from a journalist. The question here is how many information I can acquire from Twitter. So you can see here 25 decks with all the information about every country that this journalist wants to follow up. So this is a great tool. You need to have this if you want to increase your performance in 2017. Well, and that's it. Thank you all. I hope you found new tools here today.
And thank you very much for your presentation.